Hello, my name is Leah Birdsong, and today I will be giving you a tutorial on Storybird. First, you want to go into your address bar here and type in storybird.com. That will take you to its homepage where you will see a beautiful, colorful picture of a dragon with children in the city, and it talks about sharing and writing and creating books that you're going to remember. So the reason why I chose this tool is because I am a big lover of reading. Therefore, I like to encourage my students to read. At my level of education that I teach in, reading is not necessarily their favorite thing to do. So for me, I like to find them a book or have them create a book that will encourage them to keep reading or keep creating and really open up their minds to the beauty of reading. So Storybird allows them to do that. It encourages them to be creative, use their imagination, share their thoughts, and possibly find that perfect book or create that perfect book that will open their minds to the wonderful world of reading. Storybird does enhance their learning because it jumpstarts their creativity through images. When you create a book, you do start with an image, and that kind of opens their imaginations and gets their thoughts going on how to put together words and create a story and develop something that they are passionate about. It is a free tool, and it is also free for educators, and there are ways to hold fundraisers where you can earn money for your classroom by being creative. So the first thing you got to do, obviously, is sign up for a free account. I have done so already, but I'm going to show you kind of what the process is. So you go into this top right corner and you sign up for free. I'm an educator, soon to be teacher, so I clicked on educator teacher. There's my email there already because I do, like I said, have an account. So you would type in the username that you would want your students to be able to locate you at, then your email and your password, and then you're going to create your account. When you do that, you're going to get a confirmation email. So you want to go into the email that you started your account with, click that confirmation email, and then your account will be verified. From there, you would come back to this page and sign in. Again, there's my information. So here, I'm not sure if you can see that, there we go. You are prompted to invite parents to connect. So this is something that is a really cool tool to have because when the year's over and your class is done, you want your students to keep going. You want them to keep creating. So this is a way for the parents to be notified to invite them so that they can back up and save copies of their child's stories. And then they can create their own personal account and continue writing at home. So here you would add parents' emails. Obviously, I don't have those right now, but you can add them here so that their child can continue using this tool. So let's click out of here. So the first thing you want to do, this is your home base. So these are some example stories that the website has developed for you. Here's a poem. An example student put this stuff into words. Then you can moderate your comments. So what I want to do is show you as an educator how to set this up. So you can first, obviously you're going to add your students. I don't have any, but this is where you would go ahead and add your students, their first name, their last name, the username they want to use. Obviously, you want to keep it appropriate. And then if you want to connect with their parents, so then you would add them. Okay. This is where the next tab is the library. This is where your students will save their work and it will be uploaded automatically into this class library where they can share, they can view others, they can possibly critique. This is a way for them to get some peer interaction, some peer review, and they can encourage one another on their work and on their progress. This is where you can create assignments. So if I want to make an assignment using Storybird, this is where the assignment will be listed. I can create an assignment by clicking this tab. I name it, I describe it, the optional choice of media, choose a file, use all the artwork, any format, and so on. Then you save the assignment. The next tab is Fundraiser. This is a really cool option because the Fundraiser allows the parents to buy the books that their children have created. So by doing so, 30% of purchases are going to go towards your classroom that you can use for resources in the classroom. I think that's a really cool way for the class to raise money. And it also allows the students to see their work in print. So they will send the parents a beautiful storybook of their child's work, and it's a collector for, forever, for all time, for memories. So I think that's really cool. So the first thing we want to do is let's create. This is the fun part. So I go to the Create tab, and the first thing you're going to see are a bunch of images. This is super awesome. This is what I love about this website. So by seeing all the images, the students are able to develop a story that they want to based off a picture. So let's say your student loves cats. They would click that cat one, the cat image. Or they're a little dreamy or into princess fantasies. They would click that picture. Whoops. That's not the one I want. So yeah, you keep scrolling. These are all their options. There is one that I saw earlier that I was really interested in starting my story with. I'm going to search for artwork. So the Dreamy Giraffe, I saw her images earlier, and I really liked what she had to offer. So you can look for, maybe I can't. Actually, I think I need to click Artists. Dreamy Giraffe. There she is. Okay, so learn something new every time I come on here because I'm pretty new to this website also. So I can find a particular artist that's sharing their pictures for us to use by searching on the Artist tab. The Dreamy Giraffe is somebody that I saw earlier. I really liked her artwork. And you're allowed to use her art. So you can subscribe so you can see every time that she posts something. Here it is. So this is the image I wanted to start my storybook with. Dream big. So from here, you choose your layout. I want to use this art, so I'm going to click Use This Art. Now, here you can do a long form book, which is a multi-chapter, a picture book, which is a multi-page, or a poem, which is a single image. I want to do a picture book. Since I want to be a special education teacher, I feel like for me, I'm going to have a wide variety of learners in my classroom. So I think a picture book is kind of a great way to start with some of my students who are new to this type of platform and new to being creative. And I don't want to overwhelm them with a multi-chapter book or underwhelm them with just a poem or a single image. So I want them to open up their minds a little bit. So let's do a picture book. So this takes me to my cover page. So see down here it says cover. You can write your story here. You can drag more art here, but we want this to be our cover page. So I'm going to put one of my favorite things to say, which is dream, manifest, slay, repeat. That's what I want on my cover page. Now, I want to go to the next page. Actually, I'm sorry. Before I create page 2, I want to go to page 1. Oopsie. Okay, so see, I made a mistake. So this is page 1. This is my cover. So I want to take this and put it on my cover. My apologies. So, whoops, that's not what I want. So I'm going to type in my title, Dream, Manifest, Slay, Repeat. And there's the author, Lady Birdsong. Okay, so save that. Now we're going to go to page 2. So now with page 2, I could keep the same image or I can pick another one. So I saw one earlier when I was playing around with this that was super cute. Okay, so there. And I'm going to click her and I'm going to drag her to this image. And I'm going to type my first page. Hello, my name is Leah Birdsong, and I dream about being a special education teacher. So that'll be page 1. And then page 2, let's see. Let's click this one because she looks fun. And then we add another thing to our page 2. So let's see. I like to teach because it is fun and I love, excuse me, being creative. Okay, we'll add one more page just for the fact that we don't have, I could do this all day, to be honest with you. This is so my personality, and I am so excited to be able to introduce this to my students when I get a classroom. So last page, please join me. Whoops. Please join me. I don't know. Please join me when I have my own class. Okay. So now that we've created just a quick little 3-page book, I want to save and exit. Okay, so now you're not quite finished. So you can always save this story because it's not finished and it'll only be visible to you. Come back later, work on it, add some more, which I will probably do, just to be honest, because it's fun. Or you're finished and you want to publish the story. So here it's private. You're sharing with friends and family, but it won't be visible on the storyboard. Then there is a public option. I cannot click on this. I don't know if it's because I am not a current educator or I don't have a classroom set up. I'm not 100% sure. But this will be automatically shared with your class, but not publicly visible to others in Storyboard. So right now I can only click privately, so we'll leave it on that. And this is for the classroom I have set up called Love for Learning. And I can give a short little summary. My story about being a teacher. Okay. Then down here on the bottom left, I want to publish. So I click publish. And there it is. So here you could order a print or you could download it. So I haven't done this yet because I haven't finished one, but like I said, you can order a print or you can download it. When you click download, it looks like you can receive a formatted PDF of your story for 55 crowns. I think you gain crowns by creating more stories, so that would be how I can download it for free. Looks like I do have that amount of crowns, probably based off this book. But for right now, we're just going to click no thanks. I can also order a print if I'd like to have it in print, which I'm probably going to do too, but not with this one, with one I create. So there's that. When I go back to my studio, I think it's studio. I get this prompt again. Here is my home base. So here's my book. It is published. It was just modified. There's my username and there's my title. Okay. When I go to my class library, it is there also. So this is where the students would access each other's work. So they would just click on this and there you go. There's my story. So this is really cool. I really like this. The 3 ways to use this tool in teaching is, like I said before, you can assign assignments where they can create a story, a poem, a long story, and then they can publish it so that their peers can see, the teacher can grade, and they can express themselves. Another way is, obviously, you have the class library where everybody can share their stories, critique their stories, and reflect on what has been uploaded. And then the best way, I think, is to create a fundraiser. I mean, how awesome is it for a parent to be able to see their child's story and then be able to get it in print? Like, I think that image is beautiful. I am totally excited about creating my own story and developing my own book. So, and printing my own book and keeping it for myself. So, this concludes my tutorial of Storybird. I hope that you find a way to incorporate this into your classroom. I think it's a fun, expressive way for our students to learn, to engage, and to share their thoughts and allow them to be creative and allow them to put their thoughts into words and create stories and encourage them really to read. I really, really love when my students read and can escape with a good book. So anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope again that you're able to use this tool in your classrooms, and I hope that you have a great day. Thank you.